My best friend's fiancé fingered me in their engagement party while I was wasted, but she doesn't care because he's done this before. My best friend since childhood had her engagement party and it did not go down as expected. We're really close, so when she told me that she was engaged, we partied all night long, just the two of us. I thought we had an inseparable bond, but now I'm not so sure. It was all because of her fiancé. He was an alright kind of guy, and he was a good friend that I could count on. He's very logical and helped me out with some emotional problems with just logic, but he effed everything up when he stopped using that brain of his and thought with his PP. Her engagement party started out with all of her friends, more than 20 people, but ended with just us three and another one of our close friends. We got so sh-to-faced, I thought we would never recover. The plan was to stay the night because I was almost an hour from home, and I didn't mind one bit because it meant I would get to spend all day with two important people in my life. We chatted, opened her gifts, played some pool. It was such a great night. I started getting the spins around 2 a.m. and then passed out in the first bed I saw, leaving the three of them to continue on with their night. Next thing I know, I'm laying in bed with my legs open. I was wearing a dress, getting fingered. I was in shock at first, and with me being so wasted, I was just trying to process everything that was happening. I figured by the weight next to me and by the feeling of the hand that it wasn't either of the girls I was with. That meant it was either my friend's fiancé or a stranger that joined us while I was passed out. Either way, there was one thing I knew: I was getting assaulted. I started to move a bit, trying to pretend like I was waking up, hoping he would stop, but he didn't. He only went faster. I pushed his hand away and turned over, legs shut tight, but he forced them open after a couple minutes. And tried again. I pushed his hand away and told him to stop, in hopes that he did, but he actually tried it again. That's when I had enough. I got up and punched him so hard in the face, he was knocked off the bed. I screamed for my friends to come in, and turning the light on confirmed it was my friend's fiancé. I was in disbelief that this guy I trusted and knew so well, at his engagement party, would do this to me. The other girl came in and asked what happened, so I told her everything. She said that my best friend passed out, so we had to tell her in the morning. So I did, and she was calm. No, not just calm, she said, not again. I asked her what that meant, and she went on to tell me that this happened with her friend 3 years earlier. I had no idea about this, and she said it's because she kept it a secret so that her fiancé's reputation wouldn't be ruined. She had never spoken to that girl since it happened and managed to get all of her friends to do the same. She said the same would happen to me if I told anybody. She said she was sorry that it happened, but he was wasted, so I can't blame him for something he did when he wasn't sober. I wasn't really planning on telling everyone, but I couldn't believe that she wasn't defending me at all. Instead, she was mad that I had bruised her fiancé's face. He also apologized and said he'll quit drinking because this was becoming a habit of his, and he needed to learn self-control. I don't even know what to do. I trusted these two and they completely betrayed me. I've been ignoring them, but they're trying to pretend like nothing happened. She still tries to call me, and asks me to hang out all the time.
Reddit Stories, JJ.